Hello, my beautiful internet friends. Thank you so much for spending part of your day here with me. I very much appreciate it. For those of you that do not know, hi, welcome. My name is Michelle Davison. I am not a makeup artist. However, I am a stay-at-home wife, mother of four, and makeup enthusiast. Today is probably the most content-packed and exciting video I've done so far. I have a couple very exciting things I want to talk about, so I'm going to jump right in. We're going to start with just a really chit-chatty portion, and then you're going to see a new addition to the family. And it's still wrapped up in the box. We're going to do a first impressions. Yes, a first impressions plus some today. Very exciting. And it really truly is first impressions. I have been looking at this product lovingly since it released and have never swatched it. And I'm just really excited to get going. So without further ado, we're going to put on the fancy headband, and we're going to start with the get ready with me portion. And we are going to talk about another surprise, because I don't think I told you guys about this, but I signed up for Boxycharm. Yes, I did. And I made an impulse purchase towards the end of last month to sign up for Boxycharm, which meant I was supposed to get 2 boxes last month. I was supposed to not only get the June Boxycharm box, but I was also supposed to get the May Icon box. Today, as I'm filming this, is July 1st, and I have not received either in the mail. And I'm getting a little worried about them. Tracking says it's not supposed to be here until the 3rd of July, which is Wednesday, so it is still early. But I have been watching the tracking info for about a week now pretty closely, and it has not moved. It has not moved at all. It's coming from Maryland, and I am all the way across the country from Maryland. And the last update was on the 26th of June, saying that USPS is awaiting the item, and the shipping partner has not given it to them yet. And that concerns me in a very real way. One, because I got 2 boxes last month, and I actually got pretty excited about the things that were in the boxes. But also because there were 2 of them, it was $100 freaking dollars. I got charged for both boxes, which would have been fine if I got the boxes. But at this point, I'm like, am I not going to get these damn boxes? Like, I'm kind of nervous about them. I'm doing a very basic eye look today because of all the goodies I'm trying out. So I'm literally just taking like just one shade, I think. One cool tone matte from the Morphe palette. And then I'm going to go in with a shimmer, and I think that's going to be my look because I want the star of the show to really shine today. And I feel like if I do with my eyeballs what I want to do with my eyeballs, the star of the show isn't going to be the true star of the show. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm still waiting on those. Anyway, I was waiting on that to tell you guys I signed up for Boxycharm, but alas, it is now choice day for the July boxes, and I don't know when my June stuff's coming. So, yes, surprise, I signed up for Boxycharm, and I am very excited. A lot of people say, negative things about Boxycharm. A lot of people say it's a waste of money, it's not worth it. I found the choices this month to be phenomenal. I was so surprised, and the things that I ended up choosing were not the things that I thought I was going to choose. No, ma'am. So choice 1, I have my notes here because obviously I already made my choices, and not techie. I do everything via paper and pen. So you see me looking over, that's what I'm doing. Choice 1 was hard. So they had the Carly Bible palette that they teased. And to be honest, I wasn't very excited about the palette itself. I was very excited about the prospect of getting a palette. So there was like a shimmery pinky purple that I was pretty happy with. But the rest of the palette just appeared to be like a warm tone neutral palette. And that is not my jam. I really struggle to use warm tone shadows at all. And I just don't like the way they look on me. And I have so much eyeshadow that a palette I'm not excited about. Like, did I really need to go there? I don't know. So I was excited about the prospect of a palette, and a palette that was curated by a YouTuber, but the palette itself did not do it for me. Then they had the Drunk Elephant Bright Drops. And Drunk Elephant is such a luxury brand. It's so, so nice. I know I owned a Drunk Elephant thing in the past, but it was just like, I don't know. I didn't really research what I was getting. I just kind of got something because, I don't know, I was 21. I didn't really need it, but people were saying I should have it, so I just bought something. And I just remember it not working out for me. It didn't do anything good for my skin, and that's probably because I didn't really know what it was supposed to do, but I remember just either it made me dry or it broke me out or something not good happened. But these drops are like really exciting to me. I don't know. I'm older now. I don't really have a skincare routine, but something about these drops just really stood out to me. And then they had a Milk Makeup Lash Serum. And you know me, you know that I look at Kate's lashes lovingly every time she posts an Instagram story. She has the most gorgeous lashes. She can make any mascara shine. I feel she's the kind of person that brands want on their PR list for mascara. And I feel like the only way my lashes are ever going to light a candle to hers or even come close is if I use a lash serum. And Milk Makeup does make pretty quality products. So I was really, really torn between those three choices. And I am not going to tell you guys what I chose yet. I know, we're keeping some suspense. I'm sure you guys will already know. But yeah, I really had a hard time choosing. And even the palette that I'm telling you guys, like, palette wouldn't do good things for me. I looked at that longer than I want to admit, knowing that it wasn't something I was, like, gonna use too much. So I made choice 1. Choice 2 is easier. There was a Sanage skincare moisturizer. And I want to say that moisturizer was the highest, like, value item in the whole lot. And again, I am on a skincare journey, so getting to try a new moisturizer was intriguing to me. However, I was considering the fact that I have a skincare routine down. I just told you guys I don't have a skincare routine, but I have something that's as close to a skincare routine that I've ever had in my entire life established at this point. And oh my goodness, there's going to be a day where I can talk and do eyeliner, but today is simply not that day. I'm just going to have a messed up eye at this point. It's fine. It's Shiseido. Everything is Shiseido. And I worry if I try to deviate from that skincare routine in the slightest, I'm going to have more and more friends popping up because it always happens. Every time I try to deviate from the routine that I have in place by getting like a different moisturizer or by skipping like a day or two, I don't know why I do that. I guess, I don't know. Oops, somebody woke up and realized she is taking a nap. Oh man, I'm gonna go rescue her and I will be right back. I went to go rescue her and she started snoring. So I think I'm just gonna let the sleepy baby lie. There might be another interruption, but I have a really hard time letting the sleeping baby lie because I just want to snuggle her. And Sean's like, put that baby down. She's so comfy. I'm like, yeah, but I want her to be comfy on my chest. She is a very independent baby, though. She likes to snuggle on her terms, and she is not a belly sleeper, which I'm thankful for, because I always get nervous when my kids are around this age, you know, and they start to belly sleep, because I'm like, are they breathing? Like, but she does not like it. So on one hand, it's nice because she's going to stay on her back all night, but on the other hand, it's like, I want her to sleep on my chest for like supervised naps, you know, like that's when I'm supposed to get my baby sniffs. I can't sniff her when she's awake because she wants to look around. But anyway, so choice 2 option 2, choice 2 that I was considering was the LYS foundation. And I have not tried anything from LYS Beauty, but their cream contour stick is pretty popular. And I want to say they have like this stick highlighter as well that I've seen people talk about. I might be making that up in my head, but I'm pretty sure that's LYS as well. It's the cream bronzer for sure, though. That really has me intrigued by the brand. But I don't know. They don't sell their stuff at Ulta, and I don't have a Sephora close to me, so I can't go and touch stuff very easily. And so that's been my apprehension behind ordering an LYS product, is I want to go touch it before I just blindly order it. I don't know. I don't like to be an online shopper. I would rather buy things in person. A, it's immediate gratification, but B, just blindly ordering things based off reviews isn't really something I enjoy doing. That's the thing I enjoy doing. I'm not going to say I don't do it, because I've done a lot of it, but I don't enjoy doing it. So that was one that I also considered. But at the same time, I have so many foundations that are open right now, and there is absolutely no way I am going to get through them before they expire. There's simply no way. I have like 2, really 3, because my packaging broke on the 3rd one, that I need to get through this summer or they're going to go bad. And I just don't think there's any way it's going to happen. I don't think it's possible. There's just so much product in foundation, and even though I wear makeup 7 days a week, it's just, I'm not going through them very fast. So I would like to try it, but I'm worried that it's going to be wasteful because the shelf life, and that just makes me nervous. And then the 3rd one I was considering for choice 2 was a TYS lip crayon. I have never in my life used or owned a lip crayon or lip pencil or anything like that. I really, 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 truly was not a lip girl until like this year. And even now, you guys see me forgetting to wear lip products more than not. Like, I don't know why. It's just been an extra step. And I'm always like drinking coffee or eating snacks. And so I don't know, I just feel like it's just kind of wasteful. But I'm like tasting the powder right now. I can taste it in my mouth. But I'm intrigued by it because I am starting to get more into lip products, and I've never tried it. So that's the other thing that made it enticing. Like, if I don't like it, I feel like it's less like skin in the game, because it's just, you know, it's my Ipsy box. Like, you know, you're taking a gamble with Ipsy. So option 2, I think I ended up making the right choice. But that one really had me stumped for a little bit there. Option 3 was where I had the hardest time choosing what I wanted to choose, because there were 3 products. There's really 4, but it was easy for me to discount one of them right off the bat. I did not choose the blush duo, and that's because I have a lot of blushes that just came into my collection. A lot. And not only have I brought a lot of blushes into my collection recently, I already own a lot of blushes. Ooh. So while I was intrigued by the cream and powder foundation duo, I knew that that one made the least sense for me. So that I did not choose. But they had an Arthur Beauty bronzer. And it was like a marbled kind of bronzer. It reminded me a lot of the Hourglass bronzers. And that I looked at for a while because, wow, is it pretty. I know, and it might be the same bronzer, but Gabriella Francis, she is working on like a marbled looking, not Hourglass bronzer in her Pan That Palette series, or in her Project Panning series. And it looks so beautiful on her. It looks so good. She is very skilled and makes everything look super, super beautiful and good, but so that had me looking. They also have, it's like an SL Miss Glam eye brush set. That also had me intrigued for a while because they're beautiful. They're just pretty blushes. Like, you guys know one of my wedding rings is an opal, and I like multi-chrome everything. I think multi-chromes are gorgeous. I like blue, purple, pinks are some of my faves. And I can never have too many brushes. I am very lazy when it comes to washing my brushes. I feel like you can just never have too many. So those I looked at for a while. And then they had the REM Beauty liquid eyeshadow in Fembot. And I have been eyeing REM liquid shadows for a while. Not Fembot though. So Fembot is the color everybody likes. I have been looking at this like white opaly, like blue, purple, pink, clear multi-chrome. But having the chance to try Fembot, I think would show me if the eyeshadow is even something I would want to pick up. You know, full price. So I don't know. So those are the deliberations I made. And for me, they chose an eyebrow pencil. I've actually never done my eyebrows either. I know, crazy. Never, ever, ever. And they chose a blush, like a hot pink blush. So what did I add to my bag? You guys will see in the next couple weeks. That concludes part 1 of the video. We're very quickly moving into part 2 because you guys saw which part of my makeup routine I stopped at. I stopped at blush. Why do you think I stopped at blush? What could I possibly have done? Yes, okay, so Eden kind of spoiled this because she asked me explicitly in one of my videos, because for like 4 videos in a row, I was going back and forth with, do I need the blush? I think I need the blush. I don't need the blush. I think I need the blush. She's like, did you get the dang blush? And I'm like, spoiler alert, yes, I got the blush. But I got Pretty Glow. Pretty Glow was the color that I was always eyeing. It's the lilac color. It is so, so beautiful in swatches. It's so beautiful in swatches. Somebody was selling it on Mercari. She used it like once or twice, and it had to have either been PR or just the wrong shade, because she was selling it for a good deal, and I got her down even farther. I offered her $32, I want to say, maybe $31.50, and she accepted. These retail for $42. It was $31.50. It was $31.50 because it was $10 off. They retail for $42. I am so excited. Oh yeah, she used it like once. You can see that she had to have like swatched it, and that's it. I have been eyeing these since they got teased by Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know what it was, but they drew me in. And then for a while, people were saying, okay, Charlotte Tilbury or Dior. The colors of the Dior were better, but people were saying they don't dry down and they're very like wet looking and they're not as pigmented. And I was like, well, it sounds like the Charlotte Tilbury ones are definitely the ones I want, because while it's not like a true lilac the way the Dior is, it's more pigmented, which I love. Now, what I'm concerned about is it broken? it was just doing a little weird thing when I was rolling it up, so I got nervous. I'm going to put it right on my cheeks. I know some people put it like on a brush, but I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of a cream blush. So I'm going to put it on. People also said it goes from, okay, I can use a little bit more, to, okay, now I'm scared, really quick. So they say it's very, very buildable. So I went in pretty heavy-handed. You guys know I like my blush. And I'm going to see how scared I am, or how scared I should be by this. I will say it's blending out really well. So you guys have to understand, I really like heavy-handed blush. And this is blending itself out really well. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. People say there's like chunks of glitter in it, and I can definitely see what they're talking about, but I don't see any glimmer on my face. It looks like I put highlight on, but I don't see the complaint people have about chunks of glitter on your face. That I don't see. Now, this color is supposed to be the lilac one, the purple one, and it gives very pink. It does not give lilac. So if you're expecting like a purple blush, this is not a purple blush. This is a pink blush. I can see it's a cool tone pink blush, but this is definitely no lilac blush. Wow, this is pretty. This is beautiful. I think that for my personal tastes, the I'm wearing blush look, I think the amount I put on was actually perfect. I think if I tried to go in with another layer, I would be too blushy. But I don't think it's like, oh, you have to be so careful. Like, I don't think it's no rare beauty. You put more than a dot and your life is ruined. I think that it definitely blends out, but I don't think I personally want to put more than that. Just because, I don't know, blush blindness, this trend that's going on right now, is not a trend that speaks volumes to me. I think I resonate more with the eyeshadow trends, the smoky eyes and the colorful eyes, than I do with blush blindness. But that's just me. There's nothing wrong with the trend itself. It's just, that is totally a me thing. I think I want to go, so we're doing pink today. I'm gonna do my daughter's little. So yeah, I got that from a Mercari seller as like a bonus gift, and I gifted it to my daughter. I am so sorry. I'm sure that sounds awesome in your guys' ears. But she's 4, so she likes to paint her walls and stuff, and so when I gift her things, I really have to supervise them, so they stay in my makeup stuff. As much as I wish I could just like hand it off to her and be like, okay, I simply can't. She's too young. I am so glad that I enjoyed the application of that, because I really did. I really, really enjoyed that. I did not feel like I had to put it on a brush. Oh, we're losing our patience over there now. But this is my look of the day. I really wanted to show you guys, ooh, we have to make this quick. She's losing her patience. I really wanted to show you guys the blush, because that's what we were here for. And I really like it. I'll let you guys know on Instagram how it wears by the end of the night. I'm going to have this makeup on for the next, like, 8 hours or so. I'm really tempted to add another layer, but I'm not going to, because I like the way it looks. I'm just curious about what another layer would look like, but why fix something that's not broken? But yes, this is the look of the day. Thank you for spending part of your day here with me and talking about the Ipsy choices. I'm really curious to see what you guys have chosen, and I am really excited for it to come in and show you guys the box. But with that, have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you next time. Bye!